Most people in South Africa are sleeping right now. I was hoping that maybe a few people would still be awake, but we will see if anyone comes in. I don't know how to set this where I can schedule it and people can see. I've tried, but it fails every time. And I do not know why, but it is very annoying. So it shows that I'm streaming, but it just told me my stream was canceled. So I don't know what is going on. My internet connection is working. Seems to be working. Anyway, I'm recording it, so even if it's not, it'll be fine. I'll just put it up later. You know, I was gonna say, guys, there's nobody here. I know everyone's asleep, but sorry, I'm outside and my allergies are kicking my butt. So I wanted to say that I haven't mentioned this before. I know a lot of people's channels are attacked and they get all kind of strikes. I've never dealt with any of this personally, but I did notice that I lost 2,000 subscribers in one day. And, you know, I'm not on a race to have more subscribers than, you know, anyone else. But, so you're telling me that 2,000 people decided that they wanted to unsubscribe from my channel in one day? No. Something is not right with that. And it's crazy because, you know, I don't have as many subscribers as some of these, like, huge channels. So why, I don't understand the need to take away my subscribers. It's just crazy. I was going to ask what other people thought about this, and I keep forgetting. But I went from like 6,000 to barely 4,000, and now it's moving up again. And, you know, I had a friend tell me that she's had to subscribe to Bruno the Doberman's channel like 4 times. So I don't know what's going on. This is, I mean, I'm sure purposely done by YouTube, but I don't have any strikes, and I don't see the reasoning for it. It's ridiculous. But, so even though no one's here because everyone's asleep, I'm going to go ahead and I'm recording this, so I'll just put the recording up. And I wanted to let everyone know that Alice and I have about, I think it's 20 copies of My Turn South Africa, that we have a list of people, and we want to send this out internationally to these prominent people who will most likely speak on the issue, you know, if they read the book or whatever. And a couple of those people are Sky Australia News, Senator Fraser Anning of Australia, and then Deputy Secretary of State Bob Destro, Glenn Beck, Tucker Carlson. I'm going to send one to Mark Collette and Jason from No White Guilt. But to send this internationally, and I had no clue, it's like $27 each. So I was hoping some people would help because, I mean, I know that everything's going on. People don't have money right now. They're not working. But if there is anyone that can help, I would greatly appreciate it. I put the link to the site in the description. And if anyone has trouble with the link that can and will help out, please email me. I put it in the description, and I'll send you the direct link. You know, along with paying for this, I still have to pay for the site, the marketing. It's like all of these little things just add up. I never knew it would cost a fortune to send out 20 books to people, you know, to try to raise awareness. So, if anybody would like to help and have trouble with the link, reach out to me. I know a lot of people are going through some things right now, and so I haven't really been even speaking of any of the things that I've been doing that need support because I know people don't have it. You know, I put up an online store for this. I'm going to add more merchandise to it. I created all of the logos myself, so I own them. And so most of the proceeds I planned to go back into South Africa, if we can get it to do well, where there is a need. And of course, I'm not going to decide this myself. I will have some help, you know, Alice, Janet, you know, and I'll pick some people from South Africa, in South Africa, to help out, deciding where the need is the greatest, if we can make this a success. I think the link is in the description as well. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wanted to say. I have been MIA. I would like to apologize to everyone. You know, sometimes I just have to take a step back because it affects me in such a negative way. I can't even tell you. But it just takes everything out of me, this whole situation, you know. And I will not give up, but there are some days that I just need to go away, guys. But I'm better, I'm back, and back at it, back at work. So I would like to just say thank you to all the people that have stood by me and that support me through this. To all the people who've asked me to come on and speak on their channels. You know, Mike Weiss, he is a friend of mine. Great guy. I greatly enjoy speaking with him. He is very passionate and dedicated about this issue, and I appreciate what he does. I'm sure a lot of South Africans do. He says it like it is, and you know, he doesn't really pull any punches, but he is a great man, and he and his wife both are great people. And so I would like to thank Mike and Jason from No White Guilt for having me on and speaking with me, and Mark Collette. They are both amazing guys. Jason has a great knowledge of what is happening in South Africa, and you know, I speak to him sometimes about the issues, and this is a huge issue for him as well. So I would like to thank them for giving me the opportunity to, raise more awareness to the situation in South Africa, and also for everything else they're doing for white well-being in our people who are persecuted across the world. And it's not that I don't care for other people, but as people of the same ancestry, we should have the right to be concerned for our people all over the world who are being persecuted and marginalized, and hate being incited against them. And I think for the most part, we are a peaceful people, and we just want to live in peace. If you look up the statistics and the truth, the majority of violent crimes are not committed by whites against other whites or races. I'm not saying whites don't commit crime; they absolutely do. But I'm saying, the problem with violence in the world does not lie with us. The people that I know, we just want to live in peace and not just be hated for the color of our skin. And I'm not responsible for the crimes of people in the past, or anyone else for that matter. I'm responsible for my actions, not the actions of everyone else. And we should have the right to be concerned for our people. So I take my hat off to Jason and Mark, Colette, and others who are doing what they do, because it's not easy. It's very hard to speak the truth and act based on principle. You are hated. You are attacked very viciously. And you are seen as bad. So the world is upside down right now. Everyone knows that. Bad is good. Good is bad. Right is wrong. Wrong is right. So with that knowledge, I try to wake up in the morning, and I'm not perfect, but I try to act on principle and just do the right thing and make the right decisions. It's not always easy, but it is necessary to have people like that in the world. Or how do we keep the balance, There has to be a balance, and there has to be some people with the strength and the integrity who are willing to take the punches. And, I feel like I am one of those people. I don't care what people say. I don't care who attacks me. I will speak the truth, and I will stand for my people all over the world, no matter where they are. And I don't care who likes it. I don't care if it's socially acceptable. It's necessary. And more people need to be doing this. I wish more people were doing this. Sorry about the sound, guys. I'm outside. I live on the lake, and it's a boat. But my friend Aria, she lives in Canada. She is a very passionate person, a very intelligent woman, very beautiful, and this issue is very close to her heart as well. She helps me with the website, and I speak to her quite often. The dynamic is different for her in speaking out, because even her children are attacked at school. It's ridiculous, but she's someone I would like to thank. Alice, my friend Alice, you guys know I love Alice so much, but especially Alice's husband, Johanna. He is one of the best, most selfless and kind men that I have ever met in my life. And everyone out there who is single, would be lucky to ever get a husband that is half of the man that Alice's husband is. I admire him so much, and he's just a great person, and he sacrifices a lot for Alice, for others, and he doesn't really ever say anything about it, and I feel he doesn't get the credit that he deserves, because he does deserve a thank you and the credit for just being a great man and willing to sacrifice for his wife and for the good of others. So, Johan, I don't know if you'll see this. I'm sure Alice will show you, but I think the world of you, and I would like to thank you for everything you do and all the sacrifices you make, and you deserve it. And I mean, there are so many other people. If I didn't mention you by name, I haven't forgotten you. And I think everyone speaking out for South Africa and trying their best to bring change. And the only way that we can accomplish this is in numbers. Never forget that. In numbers, we have the power to change the world. And this is what we're doing, one day at a time. It's like eating an elephant, one bite at a time. We have all made such an impact, and we continue to do this every day. I know that I will never give up, and I hope that you guys don't either. So with that said, I will end here, guys. I hope everyone sleeps well, and you will see this when you wake up. Anyone out there who is American, Australian, any country that has the means to help us get these books to the world to raise awareness and hopefully gain some attention, please help. And go to the site, ANZ-sanctionedgenocide.com. There's a donate button on the very first page if you're able. And it's greatly appreciated, and I know that people are struggling right now, so if we get them out, we get them out. If we don't, we'll just have to wait. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate each and every person who has helped and continues to support, and I love each and every one of you guys. Thank you. I will talk to you soon.